Hi, sweetheart. Number 8 says that a rectangular picture is 2 centimeters longer than it is wide. And so you probably drew that. And then it says it's mounted in a frame that's 3 centimeters wide. So the way you would do that, the way you would draw the picture, is you would draw just basically just like putting the picture on a frame. So you draw the frame around it, and meaning the 3 centimeters wide just means that from the picture to the edge of the frame is 3 centimeters, and that's the case for all 4 of the sides. Okay, so for each side, from the side to the edge of the frame is 3 centimeters. Okay, so then it says also that the area of the frame is 168 square centimeters. Well, find the dimensions of the picture. And so basically, again, I think maybe you should try pausing the video and maybe you can figure it out from here, but you need to come up with the dimensions of the frame. Okay, you can see, I'll show you one, maybe do the other one. Okay, the dimensions of the frame would be from this side, from this edge right here, all the way to that edge. Well, to get from here, let's go in here. To get from the edge of the frame to the edge of the picture, you've already gone 3 centimeters. And then to get from the edge of the picture to the other edge of the picture, you have to go W centimeters. So you go 3 plus W, and then you have 3 more. Okay? So from one edge of the frame to the other edge of the frame, 3 plus W plus 3. And that's what I did here. 3 plus W plus 3. When you combine like terms, you get W plus 6. Now go ahead and do the same thing for the other side if you haven't done that already. Pausing the video, and you do that same thing, and you get from one edge of the frame to the other, you go 3 plus W plus 2 plus 3, and when you combine the like terms, you're going to combine all these constants. 3 plus 2 plus 3 is 8, and you have a W, so you have W plus 8. So W plus 8 is the length of the frame, W plus 6 is the width of the frame, and so then it says that the area of the frame is 168. So if you want to, again, go ahead and pause the video, because you do know how to find the area of something. You multiply the length times the width. Okay, so if you want to, again, pause the video, and here's the rest. The area of the frame, length times width, is 168, and you just solve this problem. Length times width is W plus 8 times W plus 6 is 168. When you multiply these two binomials together, which is what you were doing in this chapter, you use the FOIL method. Okay, first times the first is W squared. Outsides together, so I wasn't doing this with every step, but outsides together is 6W. Insides together, 8W, and 6W plus 8W gives you 14W. And then 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, equals 168. And when you're solving a quadratic equation, I'll show you the whole thing. Solving a quadratic equation, you have to get all of the terms onto one side, set one side equal to 0. So you subtract 168. So you get this equation here, which now this can be factored. So you have to factor it again, or you get back to the factored form, and you get this equation. Okay, so this is a really hard problem, actually. It's got a lot in it. And maybe you don't know how to factor. You already learned how to factor? Yeah, I don't think that you've learned how to factor, come to think of it, because we just started multiplying two binomials together. So you really wouldn't know how to do this, come to think of it. So you know what, sweetheart? I wouldn't worry about this problem now that I think about it. So anyway, I'll finish it up anyway. To factor a trinomial like this, don't worry if you don't understand this. I just realized that. Sorry. The dimensions would be 6 centimeters by 8 centimeters, because eventually you solve for W. You get W equals 6, and then you plug the 6 back in, and then you get the dimensions of the picture. Okay. So let me cruise on over here to number 9. Number 9, which I still contend you do not have enough information because we don't have anything, we don't have any details. We have a rectangular swimming pool is 4 centimeters longer than its width. The sidewalk, being 2 meters wide, is placed around the pool. The area covered by the pool alone. That's all you said. The area covered by the pool alone. Find the dimensions of the pool. So that just doesn't give me enough information. So if you want to, if you know if what you didn't give me was that they give you the area of the pool, then take your W and multiply it by W plus 4 and set that equal to the area of the pool. So let me just put that in here. Area equals W times W plus 4. So that's the area of the pool, and if you get a number that you didn't give me, then just set that equal to that number and see if you can solve that. If they give you something else, well, I don't know. And then number 13, it just was no information at all. For example, you gave me that Jake walks home to school in 1 hour. So let's say he walks at 4 miles per hour. Okay? And it takes him 1 hour to walk home, then it's 4 miles. Okay? If. So that's a big if. Okay? Well, if he can get there 15 minutes by bus, that means he's going 20 miles an hour in bus. So walk 4 miles per hour. Okay? Bus, if you can get there in 15 minutes, that's 1/4 of that. Then so he's going 20 miles per hour. But let's just say he gets there, I don't know, let's say he walks at a rate of 2 miles per hour. If. Then they went 2 miles. And then if the bus took him 15 minutes to go 2 miles, then that means that he's going, let's see, 15 minutes, 2 miles. So if he takes him 15 minutes to go 2 miles, then he goes 8 miles per hour. You just multiply this by 4. So bus would go 8 miles an hour, and he'd walk at a rate of 2 miles per hour. So you can see, with the information you gave me, I can come up with 2 different speeds, and I could keep doing that all day. You could walk at 5 miles an hour. That means the bus would go 16. Sorry, that would be 16. 5 miles an hour, you go 20 miles per hour in the bus. So, there you go. I don't have anything else to say to you other than I am so looking forward to being with you and Mom this weekend. I'll see you then, sweetheart.